Alright, hello everyone and welcome to the stream. As always, this is TK421 and I am your nebulous commander. I appreciate you for stopping by. Yeah, so we're going to do something a little different this time. Since we've got the free fly event going on and I'm doing my referral bonus and referral giveaway, don't forget to check the channel and look back at my most recent videos. If you're watching this stream before the 15th of September, you'll be able to get in on a giveaway for a starter package if you're looking at getting into Star Citizen. Yeah, just look back at that video and it's got everything you need to enter in that giveaway. But anyway, yeah, but since we're running that giveaway and we've got the free fly event going on and everything, I've actually got a new account. I started this, I say new, I started it a month ago. I haven't really done anything on it. This is actually my second time logging in on it, not my first. But I haven't done anything, as you'll see. Hold on. I still have the starting amount of Alpha UEC with a referral bonus. So you would normally start with 20,000. You get an additional 5,000 as long as you use someone's referral code when you're signing up for your account. That is one of the requirements for getting into my giveaway, is to sign up for your account using my referral code. So this is really aimed at new players. But also you can check my Delphi app so we can see, not that it really matters that much, but I haven't even met anybody. I haven't done any missions or anything yet. I just logged in and I created my character. I think I recorded it. I don't remember for sure. Either way, I can do a character reset and just do that again. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, we started in Lorville. This was the first planetary landing zone in the game. It's pretty stable and it's super cool, you know. I mean, not somewhere you'd really want to live or be from in all actuality, but just the aesthetic is really cool, and what they're going for comes across very well. I meant to kind of explain what we were doing a little bit better as we were going through, but when you're laying in bed and you're ready to get up, you just hold Y. If you hold Y, you can get up out of the bed, and there's nothing to tell you that. You can also hold the F button, and this is your interact key. So once you see it, you see how it kind of zooms in a little bit, and you can now, that changes colors and you can interact with it. You can also look at the exit of the bed and press get up over there, but it's easier to just hold Y, because you can use that when you're getting out of a seat or when you're getting out of a bed or anything. So you just get used to using that same key and not have to ever really have to worry about it again. Moving on. Once you're in the Habs, you're going to look for the exit sign. It's on the second floor in Lorville. We'll come over here. And the free fly is going on, so we should have access to other ships, but we pledged an Aurora MR about a month ago for this package. If I had been paying attention and thinking about it, I would have waited on the IAE sale and stuff before I pledged, but I was being stupid and impulsive and just snagged it up, so whatever. We've got an Aurora MR. I do like to have access to the bed anyway. And either way, for Season 2 of this, whenever I decide to redo it again, it might be 318, honestly, just because of how big of a paradigm shift that's going to be. As you saw, once again, I'm trying to walk through this a little better, but I'll clip it out in a video. I can slow it down if I need to, so it's not that big of a deal. You know, you actually interact with the elevator like it's an elevator. So you call it, you can click your floor, you can actually click multiple floors just like you could in real life, so you could have multiple destinations set and it'll go to them in order. Once you come out of the Habs in Lorville, so you'll be here, L19 residences. I was about to say what a wonderful view it was, and then some shit just poured out of that pipe there. And there's some more. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure a lot of that's like mining sludge and stuff like that, but it's just kind of hilarious to think of it as just being just shit, you know. But I'm sure a certain amount of it is just, you know, waste. Well, it's all waste, obviously, but you know what I mean. But still, just the aesthetic's awesome. So much cool shit. And another thing that's cool about starting here is it's one of the easier spaceports to find, as you can see. When you can see those lights from, whether it's night or day, you can see them from forever away. It's very distinct. But yeah, I don't think we've left orbit in this playthrough yet, so this will be great to see. Ooh, I wonder if my flight sticks are bound or not. I might have to fly with a keyboard, guys. But that's fine, because I imagine most people that are first getting into this game are going to be using mouse and keyboard, at least at the start. So, once again, let me see. I showed you all around here very well, so that's not a problem. Man. So this would be the actual Metro Center. So when we get ready to leave orbit and go out, we'll go there. Because that's really the main thing we're gonna do. When you're first starting out, used to, like, especially in a lot of the older guides, if you've been watching any on YouTube or whatever, then you'll probably see where people recommended purchasing some gear right off the bat or whatever. And since all the recent additions, since like 3.17.1 and 3.17.2, that's not really necessary. You can kind of get everything starting off. That's what I'm going to be showing y'all. This is the admin office, so you can purchase different kinds of trade and shipping goods from here, and you'll turn in a lot of delivery missions there. Not really so much here, but like theoretically. And then you've got other access, you know, to different stuff down here. The hospital, reclamation. The hospital is going to be where we'll respawn. Here is Tammany and Sons. So I'm pretty sure this is like clothing, armor, everything, weapons maybe is what. No, you can't buy weapons. That's the one downfall. You can't really buy weapons in or around Hurston, but you can get armor. But yeah, they kind of try to suppress. You can buy weapons for your ship. In fact, you can buy unique weapons for your ship because that's what they do. But no, yeah, you can't just buy. So I guess it's a mining shop primarily. Okay. Cool. But one of the primary reasons I do kind of recommend new players, especially for an update like this where it's not all that serious, there wasn't all that much added. Yeah, if you're a new player, it's all just as serious, just as cool to you your first time for your first update. But realistically, there's not that much going on for veteran players. I've still, just saying, I've only been playing for 6 months. I didn't even play in 3.17. So I've still got plenty of stuff I haven't even done yet, but the basics I've gotten around to. Right now I'm just kind of showing y'all around a little bit. And then we're going to take a mission, which I recommend, but what I was saying was, dang it, the real reason why I recommend Lorville as a good starting location is you have access.
The right to search travelers at any time.
to ship sales at all times, basically. Because for now, until they've implemented Death of a Spaceman and all that, you can just kind of respawn when you want to. So you'll be able to take those ooh, frame drops pretty bad right now. Let me give it a second. Alright. Little PC did that good right now. Okay. So there, back there is the residences. We just kind of took a walk through the business district here. Get the ambiance going. But getting back for new players, the first thing you should really focus on, like I was saying, since we don't really need to purchase any gear, there's nothing we really need right now. We've got a pistol on our hip. We've got a couple of med pins. This arc light pistol has 60 rounds in the magazine. It's like the second best pistol as far as DPS goes in the game, actually. So it's a pretty decent little starter weapon to get. You can definitely get started just like that. And what I recommend doing specifically here in Hurston, or you know, the Hurston system while you're here anyway. Here's the hospital, if you ever need to go in there for whatever reason. There is also direct access to the Metro Center in there.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry line. Do not lock doors.
Dang, and we just missed the train to the spaceport. There's no loading screens, nothing like that. It's all physicalized movement between places, so we have to wait not long here, but 10 seconds now until the next train arrives, and then physically board it and ride it to the next stop, which will be the spaceport.
Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Yeah, we're gonna run box missions, actually, just because as a new player, the flight model can be a little intimidating. You can be a little scared to get out, and everything is a little buggy and can be a little buggy. Even on pretty high-end systems, you're gonna end up with less than perfect performance. As dirty and disgusting as it is, this planet's beautiful, man. In its own disgusting way. Don't you love the smell of motor oil in the morning? But anyway, box missions are going to be a great way for you to learn the flight mechanics, to just kind of familiarize yourself with the game or the alpha and some of its quirks and how to work out some of your own problems and whatnot, and just kind of show you that how much of the gear that you might think you need to buy you can really just pick up along the way. Because we're going to go with nothing, you know, and we're going to run like 2 or 3 box missions, and then we're going to jump into bunkers. And realistically, if you would rather, like I could just jump into bunkers as it is, but, you know, I'd rather show new players a better way to actually get their skills down, you know. And a lot of this stuff's going to be very intimidating, and the bunkers could potentially be very frustrating if you don't understand some of the workarounds and whatnot that you might run into having to use in certain situations. We're going to go ahead and access the terminals here on the left, now that we've come out of the Metro Center and gone up the stairs and through customs. You'll know you're at the right terminals when you see the ship on your right. This is New Deal. This is where you have access to purchase, like, basically half of the ships that you can purchase in the game are for sale in here. I'll just go ahead and run in here and show you real quick, just to say I did. It's pretty sweet. Some of the big floor models are out here. There's a Hammerhead and a Constellation Phoenix or a Gila one. I can't remember. We bought a Constellation Andromeda in my other playthrough here recently. If you'd like to look at the one of the mostly recent live streams to see me fly it. And then this terminal here, the lonely terminal at New Deal, where we can't buy anything, of course, but that's fine. We will show you guys how to get to the point where we can buy things. Just wanted to go in and come in here and show you where it was at. Yeah, you buy the Cutlass Black there. You buy the Constellation Andromeda there. Here's another player, maybe new player. Yeah, looks like another new player right here, or at least a fresh start. They might have just done a character reset or something. Anyway.
Welcome to the auec vehicle retrieval system.
We don't have the free fly ships. I wonder if there's a code I was supposed to put in, or if there's a problem. We'll
Vehicle
see.
Selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has
Well, that's
been
fine.
moved to the
I
following
intended on
location.
using the Aurora just so that this would be most usable
Please visit us again.
throughout this time. You'll see that we were in Hangar 2 there. You'll want to definitely pay attention to what hangar you're in. And you're going to turn around and come through here. And you'll see elevators to hangars. You can go forward or go left. Obviously, you can't go left until now. And it doesn't really matter at what point you get. By the time you get there, you're about equidistant from either one. So we'll come in here. Go to Hangar 2. And this is actually going to be my first time flying an Aurora, so... Well, no, not, like, as a daily driver, I mean. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's how the bed works. Cool, yeah. I always forget. Just wild. Okay. Hatch on both sides? Yep, okay. Cool. Little tiny space camper. I prefer the Nomad, though, if I'm going for that vibe. You got your little truck bed and all. Works out well. Cool. Let's see if this works. Oh! Looks like it remembered. Okay. I'll talk about the mouse and keyboard input since that's what's most relevant to everybody, but I'm going to be flying with my sticks just because that's kind of what I'm most used to and trying to get used to at this point. I powered on my ship with... Damn, what is it, R? Yeah. You hold down R and it'll power on your ship. And then you can go to any comms panel you have. So I have one open right here and click this button to contact ATC. That's bound, both of those are bound to the same button on my sticks, just so that it just happens at the same time. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in F4 just so you can see everything as it happens. In order to lift off of the pad, you're going to want to hold down your space bar. Once you've gained control of your vessel, which mine's drifting a little bit, there we go. I'll apply forward thrust with W. You can do forward thrust W, backwards thrust with S. You can go to the right with D, and to the left with A. You can also roll to the right with E, and you can roll to the left with Q. And then, like as I said earlier, you can apply upward thrust with the spacebar, and you can apply downward thrust with the control key, the left control key. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and just, because the hangar's here, as you can tell by the fact that no hangar bay opened directly in front of you, the hangars are above you. You could also hold Z and then move your mouse around. That's how free fly works. Oh, they're closing the hangar bay doors. Let's go up a little bit more. But yeah, if you're ever confused about where you need to go, just hold in place. And you can hold Z and move your mouse around. Have free fly. And look around for yourself. We're going to go ahead and get it out of the way of this hangar before we get in trouble with the spaceport for blocking it. And then we'll continue the tutorial in a second. Alright, cool. Back in F4. You can see our landing gear are still down. You're going to press N, I believe. Once again, been a while. Nope, that didn't work, did it? Yeah, it did. Cool. Yeah, in for your landing gear. And then we're going to point basically straight up. And you can either hold W or dang. Thought I remembered. Duh. C button is cruise control. If you hit C, it'll go ahead and automatically thrust to the maximum you have set. And you can change that maximum setting of your thrust with the scroll wheel. So, if you're trying to break orbit coming out of a planet, you'll obviously want to set your thrust as high as possible with that scroll wheel. Somehow I redeployed those like an imbecile, but we're good now. Sorry about that. Alright, we should be out of orbit now, so we'll go ahead and cut cruise control. Go ahead and start slowing down. We're going to press F1. Oh, did the game just crash on us, though? Did we enter and exit? We did. Too quickly. Hold on. Let me see. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get it back up and running. And we'll try and do just a quick run through back to the spaceport this time. Get in the ship, fly up, go to the space station. So far, fingers crossed, it seems like it's working. The actual hold on. Let me just let you guys see this for posterity's sake. This is a new one for me, but I just spawned in space, looks like immediately outside my ship, which honestly is a lot better. So your EVA controls work essentially exactly the same as your ship controls. Like, it's like you're flying your ship, but it's you. Oops, I was just holding the wrong button. It's actually a lot easier to control, obviously, because, you know, significantly less higher speeds. But yeah, let me go ahead and spin around so I can land on my feet instead of my head once I hit inside the gravity field of the ship or whatever, because they do have gravity for whatever reason. Oh, is there a whole EVA and animation for this one? Oh, that's great. Alright. That could have been much worse. I imagine that whole server just 30K. It'll be a relatively common occurrence.
Welcome to auec Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
We'll go to the Skyline app here, and we're gonna look for. We're gonna go ahead and we're in Hurston, so we'll go ahead and click on the Hurston planet. Scroll in a little bit, and we're looking for Everest Harbor. It should be right around us. We'll go ahead and click it and set route just to make it easy to find. And then, let's see, where you at? Alright, so you'll hit B to spool up your quantum drive. And then you'll point it at the location you're trying to quantum to. And then once it's fully spooled, it'll say ready in green on the left side of the reticule you have right there. And you can hold down B.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And you'll be able to travel there. Let me go ahead and get that chat off screen. Cool. And now we're very close, so we're going to go ahead and scroll wheel up to get our speed up, and we'll cruise control for a second. And then we're going to go ahead and hit B to get out of our quantum drive system, because that gets annoying. And then since we have a pre-installed comms channel on this ship, which I like, especially when you're not in if you have enough MFDs or if you're not in combat. Well, even when you are in combat, it still can be very useful. We're going to go ahead and thrust down, and then we're going to call air traffic control to ask for a landing here at Everest Harbor.
Please proceed to assigned landing
You should
bay.
hear they asked us to proceed to the assigned landing bay. You can do that. You can set a single button to do it in the options. I'll show you how to do that later. But you could also just come down here to your comms panel and hit the button there. And then we're going to look around and find our landing zone, which is indicated by this circle with the downward facing arrow on the screen. And in this case, just like at Lorville, down in the city down below on the planet surface, these are going to be vertical landing pads. So you're going to line yourself up with the top. As you see, we approach here. You can see the hangar bay doors beginning to open, which is just the next indicator for you as well to guarantee you that you're at the right ones. Alright, line yourself up, remembering to use the W key for forward thrust, the S key for reverse thrust, the D key for right thrust, the A key for left thrust, E for right roll, Q for left roll, mouse movement to orient the nose of your ship, and spacebar for upward thrust, and control for downward thrust. So keeping that in mind, you're going to go ahead and line yourself up here. Don't be afraid to use F4 for your third player camera. They have this on cars nowadays, so realistically, you know, no reason it won't be on spaceships by the time somebody could just buy one. And honestly, the first few times you'll probably still bang stuff, but be careful and just come in and try and do as little damage to your ship as possible so you can save your start and cheddar. Ooh. And once you're inside, remember to go ahead and click in to lower your landing gear. And then once you're pretty confident in your lineup, just hold control and you'll lower yourself down to the landing pad. And then you can hit F4 to come out.
Have a pleasant stay.
Make sure you hear them tell you landing complete, have a pleasant stay. And you're going to press the I button.
Engines are off.
As you hear him say, engines are off. So we turned off the engines, but we left the power to the rest of the ship. So our shields are going to stay on. Our thrusters will still have power, so our boost will already be at max as soon as we turn the ship on. The only thing is the engines are off. So it'll take that extra second of flipping them on, and they warm up for just a second before you can lift off and pull max power out of them. But it's literally like a second and a half on most ships. So it's not a major concern. It can conserve a lot of your fuel, but also keep your ship relatively combat ready in the case of an emergency, or escape ready. Once again, we need to get up out of our seat, just like getting out of the bed. We're going to hold the Y key. Well, just to go ahead and show it, hold on. We're going to sit back down because you have to access the app I'm going to show you. Your engines can be off, though. You just have to be parked at a storage facility that offers restocking, refueling, and repair, and be sitting in the pilot seat of your ship. And then you can press F1, and then go to the little wrench inside the circle down here at the bottom. It's the third from the right. And you've got a menu that has repair, restock, and refuel. It must be bugged right now because I should require a little bit of each of these just from the flight up here even. But whatever. I'm not going to concern myself with it. might work when we come back after we've stored the ship and brought it back, because you want to get in the habit of storing your ship and then recalling it when you get ready to leave. It tends to keep things persistent better, which seems backwards. But say you've stored a vehicle in your ship or some storage of some kind, it tends to stay better if you actually store your ship rather than letting it just sit on the landing pad. So we'll call in the elevator here. Once again, we're at Everest Harbor, right above Lorville. And we're really here for just one reason before we start running missions. The first thing you want to do at the start of every wipe and update, after you've picked your starting landing zone, just to make sure you never have to actually respawn there, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to leave a planet's surface. So we go down the elevator here to store our ship, like we were saying. We'll go ahead and access the terminal
Vehicle retrieval system.
and just hit store.
Please visit us again.
And the ship's stored. So as I was saying, the one real reason you want to make sure you come to the space station directly above your landing zone before you do anything else. You're going to come to this clinic here. Hey other player, how are you? You're going to find, let's see where they have it here. Must be around this. Yep, right here. See where they've got Olympus Principal Insurance? You'll go ahead and hit Regeneration. And then Primary Residence Facility is Maria Pure of Heart. That's Lorville's hospital. And then you're going to hit transfer under Imprint under Kel 2 RX Clinic here. It should always be the first step. On your first flight out, just fly to the space station directly above your spawn location, come to the medical clinic, and change your respawn point. It's going to make your life so much easier. And there's other stuff for sale here. They've got HAB, so you can log out on the station once you've left a planet, unless you're trying to buy a ship or something specific like that. There's not a whole lot of reasons to leave, to be honest. Or, excuse me, to go back to one, other than to do missions and whatnot. Speaking of which, as we said, we're going to start with box missions, just to once again help you get more familiarized with flying your ship and the basic operations of the game and maneuverability of the bugs. How to accept missions, contracts is what they're actually referred to, is you're going to come down here to the Contracts Manager. And then you're going to find Delivery. It'll be your top one usually. And depending, if you decide to spawn somewhere else, all are fine enough choices. You're not going to have too terribly different. I would really recommend you not spawn at Crusader. We are going to go to Crusader, and it is a great place to run a lot of missions because of a few things. But, man, when you're not used to the game and your ship's not upgraded yet, it can be a serious pain in the ass to get in and out of that atmosphere. So, just keep that in mind. Orison is the city. I don't remember if it lets you, if it tells you which planet or not. So, Orison is the one it's a great city. It's awesome. But until you upgrade your ship, it's kind of prohibitive to go to. But anyway, what I was getting at is depending on what system you're in when you're accepting this delivery mission, in case you picked a different spawn location than what I did, which was Hurston, you'll have a different mission because there's different givers of each type of mission. Here specifically, it's Red Wind, but it might be MT, as in Microtech delivery services when you're in Microtech, or Ling family in Crusader, you know. So there's just different delivery organizations. Covalix, I believe, is who you deal with in ArcCorp. But anyway, you'll go ahead and accept their seeking new pilots or their test delivery or whatever they call it for each one. You'll accept that, and it's not going to pay much, 3,000 alpha UEC, but it'll allow you to take mission more. It'll give you a little practice under your belt. That's really easy to do. No upfront cost other than your time and the fuel in your ship that you use, unless you blow up along the way. But either way, that's just stuff you're going to do either way. So you've already got your respawn set in space, so even if you do blow up, it's not going to take you long to get back on the mission track. Anyway, we'll go ahead and accept this mission here, and we're going to get on it. One thing I forgot to mention, stupid me. At least I waited till we were in the contract manager, that way we didn't have to come back to it twice. You'll see when we accepted it, it automatically pulled us over into accepted and had this mission accepted for us. We're going to go back to general, which is where we accepted that mission from. You'll see we have search missions, research missions, investigation missions, maintenance missions, bounty hunter missions, mercenary missions. All sorts of different kinds of missions. Right now, we're just going to focus on the delivery missions, as well as one other kind of mission. One mercenary mission called a call to arms that will always be available to you, and you should basically just get in the habit of accepting as soon as you wake up. I'm still not fully in the habit, but I do usually still do a pretty good job of accepting it before I go out intending to get into combat. But we're going to go ahead and accept it now. We shouldn't be facing any combat in these first few delivery missions and stuff, so... But you never know. A player can attack you at any time, as well as, NPC pirates in the verse. They're not very common, but they are there. Unless you're hunting for them specifically, in which case they can be extremely common if you want them to be.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval
But we'll go ahead and
system.
retrieve our ship, because it's just in storage, so this won't take any
Vehicle
time.
selected.
This isn't the same as an
Stand by.
insurance claim.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
We get Hangar 1 this time.
Please visit
Always make sure you pay attention to that screen and see where you're going. Oh, and one other thing I meant to say about the contracts manager, but we'll wait till we get out of the elevator so we don't miss the door. Alright. Alright, so you're going to press F1. Once again, go back to your contracts manager here at the bottom, right next to the vehicle maintenance services we looked at earlier. And you're going to go to personal. There are some legal missions under here, but for the most part, all these are illegal. If you accept them, some of them you automatically get a crime stat. Some of them you get a crime stat once you start actually acting upon completing the mission. Some of them you get a crime stat if you get caught doing the mission. There's all sorts of variables, but most of them involve some sort of illegal activity, and I don't really recommend getting involved in that until you get used to the basic systems of the game. Once you kind of have an idea what's going on, by all means, pirate it up. I love to dip my toes into that gameplay as often as I can, but people tend to have friends in this game at this point, or they're not playing for the most part. I am still kind of a lone wolf and am looking for players to play with, so if you're looking for somebody to join up and play with, once again, I said it earlier, but if you're just now tuning in, I am running a starter pack giveaway, so if you want to watch my most recent video before this live stream, follow all the instructions in there, and you can get signed up for the giveaway. This is basically exclusively dedicated towards new players on this one, because it's a starter pack is what we're giving away. But I mean, if you're somehow not a new player, like, yeah, if you're making a second account or whatever and you get past me, like, I'm not gonna dig that hard into it, I guess, so
Developed space industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I think I just heard a player. Let's look.
Engines are off.
Oh, did I double click it? Engines to turn. I to turn your engines back on. Let me turn around and see if I see this guy. Oh, is that just NPC? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Alright. So, we'll get ourselves reoriented with our roll keys here. We'll actually contact air traffic control. Y'all's way this time, just to show you it works.
You are clear to launch.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get out of here. And there should be a quantum marker for us in the direction we need to head. So we'll just go ahead and start doing that. The hell?
Thank you.
Oh, we probably
Pleased
still
to see you.
have that destination set. Let me see. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, if you have a destination set, it won't let you jump anywhere else, even if you have like a mission marker there or something. So be careful of that if you are getting frustrated about where to go.
Button drive is now on.
Make sure you go into
Landing gear raised.
back into your Skyline app and hit clear route at the top of the map up here, or at the top of, yeah, at the top of the map, and it should alleviate your problem.
Button drive is now off.
And other times it's just cooling down, getting ready to register again, spooling up, whatever you want to say. And you see, we can just quantum straight to the marker on the planet right there. We didn't even have to, you know, fly to it any kind of distance. We just, once again, hovered our cursor over it and spooled up our quantum drive and jumped straight there. Of course, we're still on the way, but you understand my point.
Is now off.
We'll go ahead and reset our cruise control and scroll our max speed up because we're still going to be like 17 kilometers away or whatever. That's fine. We're in a pretty small ship. So sometimes these are at places that have landing pads down on the surface. You don't really have to use them as of right now. Ooh, looks like there might be a player here right now. But you don't really have to use those landing pads at this point in time. We're going to go ahead and slow down as we start to get in within about 5,000 meters. We'll definitely want to be around SCM speed, which is down in the blue area of your speed meter there that we were talking about that you can adjust with your scroll bar. So get it down in blue and try and coast in like that. Keep an eye out. And you're going to want to land as close to... See, they landed at... They're probably loading vehicles or whatever. But... It's a C2, not an A2, so I'm not too terribly worried about him. If he's running box missions, he's a damn fool. But anyway, we're going to pull up as close to the entrance to this building where the package is. You see how it marks it very clearly in blue for us? Yeah, we'll go up a little bit just to avoid that light pole that was over there on our left. And then we'll pull forward, lower our landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, we don't really have to use the landing pads here, so we'll just park close. We're going to go ahead and go into third person to make sure we can make it where we're at. And then set it down. I don't think we're going to hit that pole, but we'll see, I guess. Cool. Right by it. Boom. Remember, I to cut off your engines. And then we're going to hold Y to get up out of our seat. We can exit out of either side of the ship, so we'll go ahead and exit right here. Does it auto close for us? Excellent. I love that. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and head inside this building here. We'll probably loot the others, but we do want to go ahead and make sure we're staying mission focused just in case we have any issues. That way we'll be able to just exit as quickly as possible if we need to. Alright, now now that we're inside and we're safe from the elements, we're gonna look around. Of course, this place will have been looted, but they may or may not have grabbed everything, so we're happy to take scraps because we don't have anything at the moment anyway. So we've got a multi-tool here, that's great. Great start. We'll go ahead and put it in our hand because it should spawn with whatever it comes with that way. But if you equip it on some other part of your body, it may not come with any of its gear. Looks like it still didn't this time, but that's fine. It may have the medical attachment, but I can't really tell. Well, that is fine. I mean, we could take some food or some drinks here, but we're not too terribly concerned about it. I'm sure we're going to find plenty of that along the way anyway. Ooh, is this a helmet? Hard hat. Not really. So, yeah. We just won't worry about it. Not really anything worth getting here. That's fine. At least not at this one. He might have missed some stuff. Hopefully we don't run into this issue. I've heard other people talk about this recently, about how they just can't seem to find anything when they load into a server or whatever. But I have not experienced it. So I'm hoping this is just going to be like a one-off fluke. Like we pulled up here and there's nothing, but there will be at the rest of the places we go to, like normal. Or maybe he just didn't even check some of the other buildings around here. We can pick up a couple of mining tools from this one. We'll take those. Well, I guess we put one onto it. Looks like that unequipped our magazine, but that doesn't usually seem to actually cause any issues. Cool. Ready for hand mining. I was hoping we'd get a tractor beam attachment. That's what you really want for these, and well, just in general for the multi-tool as it is. You can hold F to interact with anything, including what you have equipped. So if you hit the equip button here, it'll go ahead and put it on your waist and one of your side slots. You actually have 3 sidearm slots. You can only one of those can be a gun, but you can carry 2 utility items as well. One of which could be a knife as well, which will make your melee attacks obviously more effective. So we get a multi-tool and a couple of orbit mining attachments out of the deal so far. Not too great, but there are a couple more buildings here we can search. And there's also going to be our delivery location and awesome. So I'm not sure if this is the right idea, but we're going to test it out. Let me back up from the bed. Come on, look down. Better. There we go. We're going to use the place button. And we're going to put it inside of the little bed cab. Oh, is it going to let us put it inside the little bed cubby? Yes, kind of. Oh, Well, it's kind of glitchy. That was not the best idea, it appears. Hopefully it fell through the ship. It did. And it did not fall through the ground, at least not yet. So that's good. Because all that could have happened. Alright. Hey, at least I'm showing y'all some of those bugs I was talking about, so you're ready for them, you know. You don't freak out too much. Can I just put it on the floor here? Does that work? That seems fine. Okay. Cool. We're going to go back out now, and we're going to look for some other buildings to loot super quick. Looks like there's one of the Platinum Bay buildings where you can call in your ships and whatnot right here. And then there's another like research building there, which will be a good one. But I often tend to find equipment in here that people forget to loot. So I'm going to go ahead and check it first. Although the fact that he came here in a C2, or someone was here in a C2 anyway, leads me to believe that somebody was already in here, because they were probably loading up land vehicles, if I had to guess. And there's no loot this time. There just weren't any spawns, not people already looted it. There are multiple different loot boxes. I just showed you those two white cooler looking ones. There were two of that same one there, so that's just all I had to show you at the time. But there are other kinds, and hopefully I'll be able to find them, even if they're already looted, to show you. But, you know, there are some in my other live streams, or some in other people's videos, and, you know, we'll be playing more episodes of the stream, so even if it's not tonight, I'm sure I'll see them in the future. So, not concerned. Well, this is actually, unless they closed it behind them, this red box here is lootable, and it's one of the different kinds, and it's unlooted, and it's got some armor for us. We've got a heavy helmet, so we'll put this, actually we'll put all this in our local storage so we can keep it. We're indoors, so we should be able to remove our helmet with no repercussions. Mac Flex. We're going to look ridiculous because we're going to be wearing different sets of armor at the moment, but none of that really matters. You know, we're just adding free protection. Getting whatever little value you can out of the missions. You know what I mean? Keeping from having to buy stuff early on is one of the best ways to, you know, make money, because you're just not spending what you're making as you make it, you know, unless you want to, which is fine as well, but pretty enjoyable to just use what you can find and get by like that, you know. Oh, here's a loot box, another one of the white cooler looking ones. Oh, and we got another multi-tool. We have waters here. Oh, we have an actual leg compartment now. Yeah, we've got some tractor beam attachments. That's what these yellow ones are. And one of these should be Takoro Bite. Don't even know what that is. What is its nourishment? Only 14. So is this one. What are you? 20. That's better. Hey, I don't need you. I'll drop you on the floor then. Alright. Cool. They tried to sneak that one past me. We checked that red box there. I guess we already checked in here? Maybe? Either way, it's empty. Make sure there's no other ones in this room. Sometimes they're sneaky and put them on the shelves and stuff. Does not appear that way though. One more door. Nothing, it would appear, in this one. Well, we got a little bit of armor, you know. We're doing better than we were when we came in. We got a heavy helmet, which is definitely the most important piece to wear as heavy armor. Because you just don't want to get... It doesn't feel good to get one-tapped, you know. It can still happen with a powerful sniper rifle, but... Unless you're going into deep PvP, you're probably not going to get hit in the head by a sniper rifle, because NPC's aim just isn't that great with single-shot weapons like that. Now, don't get me wrong, they'll get lucky and land... Ooh, is that another building over there I was going to miss? Bingo. Come on, guys, this is going to be the good one here. We'll get a backpack or a good weapon or some chest armor or something really good in here. I feel it. Oh, that was buggy and ridiculous. As you see, that happens sometimes. Or this building's haunted. Could also be that. Oh, come on. Is it because I said there was going to be good stuff in here? There's just not anything in here now? Got too overconfident? Is that what it is? Okay. Guess so. Oh well. Alright, cannon me again. Launch me. Oh great, launcher. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's go deliver our package. Actually, let's see. I guess we'll just put this one in our hand real quick. Oh, there we go. And let's see, is there anything attached to it? No. So we'll go ahead and put a tractor beam on there. Cool. And then we should theoretically be able to store them both right now, and then we can just have one that's got a tractor beam and one that's got a mining tool, at least until we get like a medical tool or something, or a knife or something else we'd rather have, depending on what we're doing at the time. Yeah. That'll be fine. And the tractor beam will be great just to have for these type of missions especially. And then you don't gotta call ATC to take off or to land, as I was saying. Go ahead and get out of cloud cover. Where is... Oh, that's the box it's trying to track. Let me stop chasing that one then. Find this. It's on a different moon or planet. It might be on Hurston as a whole. So we're looking for an orbital marker then. There's going to be one. Yep. You can always tell them because they're wider, or that it'll be a comm array like that. But we're still technically in the atmosphere, so let's go ahead and throttle up. And you can use your boost with left shift, or your space brake with X. We'll go ahead and quantum drive to this orbital marker, which will just give us a better view of the moon, or potentially view of the moon, or at least an orbital marker that will give us a view of the moon.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear raised.
Let's see. Oh, looks like we're good. We can go ahead and go there. And it is Hurston, so it's the actual planet. Woo! Instead of just the city of Lorville. And oftentimes your shit just goes crazy like that. I didn't do anything extra to fix it. It just straightened itself out. I don't know why it does it.
Quantum drive is now off.
Once again, I'm chasing the one that's in the ship. There we go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, then we'll just quantum over here.
Quantum drive is now off.
And we're coming in. We've got our speed set to max, and we're just at full thrust. Realistically, you could just go ahead and set your cruise control at a time like this. Once you get within about 10 meters, or 10 kilometers, excuse me, you'll want to go ahead and let off of your cruise control. Start aero braking a little bit. And just throttle back close to SCM speeds. Just in case. Especially at night like this. You can control the lights on your ship with L. Oftentimes they don't really help that much. We're about to break cloud cover there. It can be very hard to see at night. As you can see, but it's not that big of a deal. As you get closer, it'll get easier, and you've usually got markers to guide you in. And if you don't, you can always use your quantum computer and just use the markings that are there, because you can just you don't have to go into quantum just because your quantum computer is up. You can just use those for navigation in normal space as well. And of course you can go faster than this. I normally do, as you'll see in my other playthroughs, like on your approach. I was just trying to teach y'all best practices so you can have as few deaths as you're adjusting to everything as possible. I still die a lot though, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a thing that happens as part of the game. So don't feel bad about it. Looks like there's a pretty bad storm going on right now. We don't really care that much, to be honest with you. So we're just going to go in anyway. Don't forget to use N to lower your landing gear. Oh, come on. There we go. Fine, fine. I to shut off your engines, especially in a storm. That's the primary reason we shut off our engines, just to make sure our ship doesn't blow around while we're not in it and stuff. Press Y to get out. We'll press F4 to get back into first person. We'll press 4 to go ahead and access our multi-tool. We have 2 equipped right now. If you could, I don't know if you can see it or not. I might be able to zoom in. Yeah, you see where it says mining right there. So that's how we know that that's not the one we need. So we'll just hit F4. And then that one says tractor. So that's what we're looking for. Although it doesn't seem to be functional for some reason. We'll just grab this for now. We'll see what's going on here in just a second. This is very strange to me. Oh well. I think that's just bugged out. Might be because we didn't put it in our hand like I talked about how we were supposed to. And this one has not been looted yet, it looks like. So oftentimes when you're turning in, just like I was saying, oftentimes you'll be picking up or dropping off packages into these boxes here. My first few times trying to do it. First of all, this is pretty reasonable. As you can see, it just says pick up or drop off. We have a package to drop off, so obviously we'll click the drop off button. And then this will open. And normally, I wanted to use the place button in here, but that's not how you do it. There's a place button inside of the box. And if you press that, that's how you actually turn it in. And it'll actually accept it that way. And we should see... Boom. Contract complete. Red Wind seeking new pilots. So we'll be a certified Red Wind delivery pilot now. And we'll be able to take on actual Tier 1 missions for them. We've got a couple of loot boxes here in this first building, so let's go ahead and see what we get. We'll look in the white one first. The red ones usually have better tiers of loot. We've got another multi-tool. We'll actually remember to put this one in our hands. I say that, and then it won't let me, so... Oh well. Yeah, the red ones often have armor and weapons in them. Not this, well, we got a Novikov helmet, which is pretty excellent. Oh, ooh, the blue Arrow helmet. That's pretty rare, actually. And we want it. We'll go ahead and put all of this stuff into local, just to make sure we don't lose out on it. And then we'll be able to move that into our ship. Storm's getting worse outside, as I'm sure you can hear. It's pretty loud in my ears, so... It's either just because we're further away from the windows, or it's lightening up a little bit. We ain't scared though. We'll still go out in it. I'm just saying, it's cool how those effects are in game. Oh yeah, we were just further from the window. It's rough out there. But we ain't scared. We going anyway. Ooh, okay, the wind's strong. Maybe we should have been scared. Oh, this is a Hurston Dynamics building. Let's get inside. There will be weapons here. That's what Hurston Dynamics makes. Not that we need them. We could do the early bunker missions with just a pistol, and a arc light wouldn't be a terrible decision for it. Red box. Come on, armor and weapons. Backpack. Well, chest piece. Or, ooh. Alright, some medium. Oh no, that's still light, but I like it better. So, let's see. We'll go local here first. We got some maybe heavy. Now still light, but once again better looking. Another Novikov and blue Arrow helmet. That's awesome. And honestly, just to hold on to this until we're going into better combat engagements, now that we have 2 of them especially. Go ahead and equip that. Go ahead and make sure we've got stuff re-equipped. Cool. Oh, another red box. Just a lot of helmets, man. That's weird. Whatever. If you end up with an overabundance of just a bunch of another red box, though, all in this entry hall. Wow, all these spawn chances and just nothing very good in here. I say that, excuse me. Nothing unique. I got some helmets I was very excited to get. 4 of them. I should not complain. Could be worse. But typically we do a little better than this. Oh, another red box though. Jesus Christ. We've had good luck on the boxes. Just what? Ooh, okay. We got some chest armor. It's gonna be light, but that's at least a start. And 2 more Novikov helmets. Holy shit. That is just awesome. I do like it. It's got to be like a unique color. I think we'll be able to fit all this into the storage of the... MR, but we'll have to just see for sure. Definitely hodgepodge, but, you know, we've got a full set of armor. We just need a backpack. I'd like to find the rest of this blue Errol set. I haven't ever had a full set, so... Let's see if we get this tractor beam working. Nope. If you want to holster your weapon, you can hold... Should be 4. But it's not working for me right now. You can still just hit the equip too, like we did earlier, so that's fine. Multiple ways to do it. But yeah, we qualified for our box delivery missions. We're gonna go ahead and finish looting this place real quick. That was only this. Ooh, dang. Yeah, moving against the storm is something else for sure. Ugh. Well, that's how we're gonna get to that next building over there, so. Looks like there might be a Platinum Bay building behind us. Or that might just be the back edge of that Hearst Dynamics building. But we made it through with not too much issue. White box right here. Come on. Take the waters. We're about ready to drink some anyway. And honestly, we'll go ahead and take these as well. They do, fill you up and hydrate you, so, with some negative effects, but those don't matter too much at this point in time. Doesn't look like there's anything else here, though. Well, yeah, sometimes you trip and fall. Sometimes you get hurt when it happens. This is a little Platinum Bay building right here. Every now and then I find really good loot in here, like I was saying, because people often just aren't willing to run out and check it, especially during storms and stuff like this. But I mean, nobody's checked the rest of this facility either, so... looks like it's just a white box, so it probably won't be anything that good. Let's see. We got one we can hopefully put into our hands, maybe. Yep. Oh, come on. Nope, don't want to load it. That's weird. Here we go. I'll have a way around that too. So I've got it in my inventory now. So we'll go ahead and do customize on the tool itself, and then just click right there, and then we'll put the tractor beam in. Boom. Although it too seems to not be working, so. Well, that might just be because the mass is exceeding what it wants to fire at, so I'm not sure. Alright. Head back to the ship. Make sure we move everything from our local storage into the ship storage. We had way too much good stuff to not. Then we'll go ahead and fly back to Everest Harbor to store our booty. Too bad there's not a move all button yet, but for now you're just stuck kind of click and dragging everything over. Some people have come up with workarounds with voice attack and apps like that, but for the most part, most of us just click and drag. Cool. Back in the pilot seat. Engines on. Going up. Oof. The storm's trying to get us, but we can fight it with our roll. There we go. Go ahead and throttle up. Cruise control on. We'll go ahead and spool the quantum drive and then go in the skylines again. Just to go ahead and easy click Everest Harbor. Hopefully, or maybe it'll not work for us and I can show you the failure of it, because it also just doesn't work sometimes. Oh, like now. No good reason not to. I've got it selected, but it won't set a route. So sometimes it's just because you aren't out of atmosphere yet, but that's not usually the reason why. Because typically you can set your route as long as you're in your ship.
Descent, 75%.
So yeah, not this time. We'll go ahead and jump to a new orbital marker, and that might resolve our issue, or we might just have to search for it in the sky. I was trying. Okay, so there's like no roll and yaw and stuff. You have to really hold on to it if you're gonna get it to go at all. Even then, it just wants to fight you. Wow, okay. So yeah, you just gotta use your bottom thrusters. The side ones are not very great. Okay. That's fine. I can get used to that. Okay, orbital marker. I was gonna say, gotta be one somewhere.
And again, wait. Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Alright. Alright, so there it is. Lorville's right there. Everest Harbor will be the square that's directly above it there. So we just got to jump to probably this orbital marker right here. And it should be visible to us from there, I believe. And then we could quantum straight to it. Go in and land and hopefully be able to restock, refuel, and repair. We don't actually need to restock, so... And that's the one that's usually broken. So as long as we can refuel and repair, we'll be doing alright. Oh, come on, quantum system. I imagine there's a lot of people on the servers for the... Let's just go ahead and shut it off. So if you hold B, you can just totally shut off your quantum system and cancel a jump. Ooh. Didn't mean to shoot there. My bad, guys. Let me find where I was going. Oh. Hello. Wow. Alright. Don't forget to watch your comms channel down... Oop. Jesus. What am I doing? Down here. For... Ooh. We're coming in super fast. But yeah. Just try and be creative on how you fly to avoid... Because we are totally about to crash into them. We must have maintained far more of our speed throughout quantum travel. Our relative speed in real space, anyway. Over what we expected. So... We should be coming up into... range of air traffic control here. There we go. We'll go ahead and contact them.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Remember, we're looking for a circle with a downward facing arrow in it. Somewhere on the station. There we go. Right to our right. They'll usually try and pick one of the ones closest to you when you're coming into land. Oof. Once again, we didn't adjust our SCM, which had us coming in way too fast. And we had to pull some fancy maneuvers to dodge around there. It wasn't too terribly creative, so I'm sure you could have pulled it off or whatever if you needed to. But just keep in mind, always adjust that SCM speed. No matter how much you've been playing, you can always have some accidents like I almost did just there.
landing gear deployed.
Ooh. I think I'm facing the wrong way, but it will be okay. Remember, engine's off.
Pleasant stay.
F1. We'll check our vehicle maintenance services. It's still not wanting to let us do it. That is very strange. No service required. Let's see. Very strange. Oh well. We can probably get at least one more mission done on our fuel tank. And that's, I imagine, what we're going to do for the end of the stream is, for now, let's see. We're going to go ahead and take our helmet off so that we can go ahead and consume one of these cruise flows here. After you click drink on it, it'll move into his hand. And then, as long as your helmet's off so you can actually physically drink it, you can just hold down your, like, fire trigger. For me, that's left click. And it usually, while you hold it down, it's not working right now for some reason. While I'm talking about, a lot of stuff's been super glitchy tonight. I'm imagining a lot of people are stressing the servers, which are already not super great quality, by logging in for the free fly and what have you. So, has not been the most pleasant playing experience. And then we're going to go ahead and drop this because stuff's not persistent yet. So having a, oh, and it looks like it fell through the floor anyway, so we don't even have to worry about it. We're going to go ahead and put our helmet back on so we don't forget to do so. Boom. Then we'll go to our vehicle storage, and we'll go ahead and move all this over into local so it doesn't end up getting blown up when we inevitably have to blow up our ship because it's not able to be refueled. So, one other tip, it's not really necessary right now, but once your inventory gets more full, you can come over here and go to filters and go to other, and that way you've got clear spaces to drop it into, and it doesn't end up confusing it, and you end up with not actually moving the stuff into your inventory and a bunch of weird stuff. There are things that fall under the other category, obviously, or they wouldn't have it, I don't think, but they're pretty rare. You don't run into a whole lot of them. So unless you're just sitting there on a stock of a lot of one specific one, you're not likely to be hindered by using that as your option. Cool. Let's see, where's the exit at? Directly behind us. Wild. Elevator's here for us. We'll go down to the lobby. We're going to store the ship and take a short break. And then we're going to get in and we're going to do one actual delivery mission. Because that was just the qualification for the ability to do delivery missions there. And now you're going to see an actual one. You give two different types after you've qualified to do them for real. Once you do your delivery, once you qualify for actual delivery routes, your payment moves up to 8,000 per route, but you have 3 packages you're delivering. And in some of them, you're picking up 3 packages, each from a different location, and then delivering them all to one location. And in the other mission, you're picking up three packages all from the same location, and then delivering those packages to 3 separate locations. Don't really have too much of a preference on either one because it ends up being kind of the exact same amount of work either way. So basically, I just try and base it off of which ones have me going to the least amount of places. Like if I can get away with only having to go to like Hurston and one moon to complete the mission, you know, even if I have to quantum to multiple different places on that place, it'll end up being better than having to go to like, see, like here I can go to just 2 different moons. I can go to Ida. I guess I'd go to, since I have to drop off all the packages at Ida, the best thing would be to go to Ariel and pick up the 2 packages there, and then go to Ida, pick up the 3rd package, and then while I'm at Ida, that's where the drop-off is as well. So, like, this would be a good one to take. But it'd be great to find, because we're already above Hurston, you know, so if you can find one that's just Hurston and one other place, or if you're, once again, if you chose to spawn in another area. See, this one's just 3. Pick them all up on Hurston, and then drop. No. Collect all packages on Magda. No, this one's terrible. Never mind. Yeah, this is the one I was looking at. I don't know how it changed on me like that. That's weird. Yeah, so you pick them all up on Hurston, and then you have 2 deliveries on Hurston, as well as 1 delivery on Magda. So that's the one we're actually going to take. And then it's not going to go away on us so long as we don't stay on break so long that we go out. So we already stored our ship and everything, I believe. We should have.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Indeed.
system.
So we're going to go on break super quick, guys. And we will be right back to continue the stream. We're going to run through that last actual delivery route. Just to, once again, make sure you guys are aware of how to do your qualification as well as the actual mission afterwards. And then once you've run enough of those where you're comfortable with the movement and ship mechanics, and you've got a little bit of gear under your belt and stocked up here in your local inventory, we'll look into getting started with bunker missions, which the FPS combat isn't always super flattering for the game, but it is one of the most secure ways to make money early on and get geared up, which can be important for things like Jump Town, the Siege of Orison, and Xeno Threat that will all be running at some point throughout this update more. So anyway, we're going on break super quick, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, everybody, we are back. Sorry about the wait. But yeah, we are going to get back into this delivery mission that we started.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Welcome to the ASOC. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Goodbye.
And maybe our tractor beam will work this time. Probably not. We did everything we could. But we'll see. We'll see now. I think I've still got my pistol equipped. I liked it. Yes, okay. Making sure. I like to have at least a sidearm on me at all times, just to make sure.
Enjoy the ride. System check. Landing gear raised.
You are clear to launch.
Awesome. And we've got a single pickup point. Make sure we don't somehow.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Auto drive is now on.
And we're on the way. And after you've run a couple of these, like I was saying earlier, you know, you'll have all your flight mechanics down, at least decently, you know. And then you'll have some gear together. You'll have a little bit more money just in case you die a couple of times, you know, and, you know, the bunkers just aren't playing well for you, which is a potential too.
Drive is now on.
We'll go ahead and throttle up until we get it within at least 15 kilometers. And then we'll go down some. Alright. I guess I'll just go ahead and park between the two buildings then, since the entrances are both on the same side, especially. I'll just come down on this walkway here. That'll be fine. Engines off.
Engines off.
And I mean, we were planning on searching all the buildings anyway, so it doesn't even really matter that they spawned them in different ones. See if it's gonna, see if this is an armistice zone or not. Looks like not. We've got a tractor beam. Oop. Sneaky red box underneath the cabinet here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll hold on to those. That way we don't have to use the basic white undersuit. Yeah. No tractor beamy. That's so sad. So sad. Oh yes. We know lucky. Nothing else too looty. Okay. We just check out the box then. Not that big of a deal. Go ahead and put it inside the ship. Thank you, package. Now I will go. Hopefully there'll be good things in the hunter as well. We got some more chest armor though. That is pretty good. If we have to go buy a light backpack, you know, it won't be the end of the world by any means. We've got the whole rest of the gear, but it, you know, be nice to pick it up out of a box. There we go. That won't be one, but be something. Not worried about getting any more waters. We'll get more. And we've already got an assload now. Oh, here we go. Medical tools, though. We will take one of those. Oh. I didn't remember re-equipping both of y'all. Oh, that's right. I think I needed to do the same thing with these. Boom. Let's see. Oh, and then it dropped its medicine. It still juked me, didn't it? Lame. I think I already checked this one. Maybe. Either way, it's empty. Alright. We'll go ahead and start carrying boxes then. Okay. I guess that works. Come on. Thank you. Oh, this isn't even the right fucking place. What am I thinking? I took damage there. Oh, it looks like it healed itself, though. Bullshit, not real, non-existent damage. Sometimes it'll start to drift off like that when that happens. Just go ahead and hold F for your interact and move your mouse around, and it should just reset it back to normal, so you can just go back to what you're used to. We're gonna go ahead and leave the atmosphere so that we can use quantum again. We'll go ahead and spool it up. That way it's just ready when we start pointing it where we want it. Boom. And we're out of the atmosphere. Go ahead, because there's two of them that are here on the planet, which is why we picked this one. So. We'll go ahead and hit these first. And that way, once we drop off that last one, the mission will just be done. And we can fly up and blow up our ship, since, as I was saying, you sometimes have to use workarounds, because the game's in alpha, and it's broken sometimes. As you've seen me try to restock, refuel, and repair the correct way, and pay for it like a good boy a few times. But it's not working right now for me for some reason, so we'll take the easy way out. And we've already reset our respawn beacon to the space station, as you should always do at the beginning of a new playthrough. So when we blow up the ship, we'll die with it and respawn at the space station, and we'll just be able to claim our ship. And it'll come back fresh and new and clean with all its gas and everything back. And then we'll be logging off for the night. And we'll run some different missions next. We may run a couple, depending on what we get along the way here while we're dropping stuff off. Because we've still got a lot of buildings to check now, because we've got 3 different locations we'll be visiting to drop off. Depending on what loot we get, we may have to run... Not really have to, because we can go in like this, yeah. So next time we'll probably just go ahead and get into bunkers, and we'll run the qualification mission for bunkers, as well as at least one tier 1 bunker mission, just to show you, even though as far as those go, they're kind of exactly the same. It's not like this where it was 1 package and then you got to do 3, you know. But it's still just the same thing, you know. It's literally exactly the same thing for the qualifier and the tier 1 missions, at least. It was a little bit of a hard landing, but we are good. Engines off. Never forget that. Oh, and we forgot to get stuff out of local inventory at the last place. Make sure you look at the one 21 meters away. That's package 291435, and then match up the boom. And you want to go ahead and go into that building first. Man, that was a very smooth landing. Would have been nice to have the docking collar there line up a little better, but hey, doesn't get much better than that. Cool. Cool. Do we just get to drop it in here? We do. And as we did, just like we did last time, you will click drop off here. It'll open up for you. And instead of clicking place on the box, like we are used to doing, you're going to place inside of the delivery box here. Boom, boom. Wait on the confirmation. Make sure you don't have any problems, because sometimes, boom, if you get that positive, like affirmative click with the green thumbs up, you know you're good. It was delivered. And of course, it should have went away as a objective as well, so it's not marked for you anymore. And we're going to look around in this building. It doesn't look like they put any boxes, but we're going to be a little more thorough, because like I said, I haven't seen it as much in this update, but in the first update I was playing, they were very sneaky. They'd have them like behind this white, there would be another one of these boxes right here to block the vision from the other side, and then they'd have like a white cooler back here behind this, you know, so you'd have to be paying pretty close attention. But they don't seem to have that as much of that now. I kind of liked it. Seemed like there was more loot in general too, as a result of it. But yeah, there's other buildings though, so we'll check those real quick. At least some of them. And then we've got 2 more drop-off locations, so not the end of the world. I'm sure we'll get some more good stuff. But man, there's a lot of red crates at that one. We got a bunch of Novikov helmets at least, which I mean, in the long run, we'll, if we do any mining anyway, or any significant amount of mining, 2 undersuits just sitting here. Stone skin undersuits too. That's like my favorite undersuit. It's just like a pure black one. I've never seen that before. Oh, this one's a force flex, but whatever. We gotta remember to store our local inventory this time. A couple of free undersuits. Okay. Not bad. Let's see. I wonder if somebody was gonna come back for those. Oh well. Hours now. Ooh, another one. Nothing good. Another white cooler. We really want to see some red coolers though, guys. Come on. Let's see. Are there any more good buildings here to loot? These are just like moisture farms or whatever. Looks like that's gonna be the Platinum Bay building. We'll go ahead and run over to it since we hadn't found. Oh no, that's the Platinum Bay. So. Oh, this is one of those little Hurston Dynamics buildings. So this is where we found all the red crates last time. So. Not obviously in the same station, but, you know, one just like it. So we'll go ahead and check real quick. White cooler. Dang it. I do like these fruit a lot. They are pretty efficient. Not gonna struggle for them. Oop. Once again, white cooler. Dang, bro. Nice jacket, I guess. Ooh. Ready up helmet. Aqua. Dependable, affordable, soft shell helmet alternative built from space-age plastic. The Ready Up provides a vacuum-ready seal to keep you breathing for longer. Oh, it's the trash bag helmet. That's hilarious. We're gonna totally take that. Yeah, we love the trash bag helmet here. It's the only thing trashier than my favorite helmet. The one that I can't remember the name of right now. Second Chance. Oh, that might be the undersuit. But it's something like that. The one that's duct taped closed and you can get during the 890 jump mission from the guys, or the buy it at Grimhex for like 800, like cheaper than most others. Alright, was there another one behind here, or was I just, I guess I was just imagining that. Yeah, it was just like that back module there. Then there was a Platinum Bay building I saw. Let me see. Dang, 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 dang. Come on, Platinum Bay. Where were you? I know you existed. I guess I just spoke it into existence that last time when... Oh, yep, there's Platinum Bay. Cool. That last time when I said all the red chests were going to be in that Hurston Dynamics building. I figured it was like a spawn rate thing, because, like I said, they're a weapons manufacturer to begin with, and also Hurston's just... They're super militant themselves, but don't allow their citizens to own weapons and stuff, so kind of weird. But you're really more an indentured servant than you are a citizen. That's the way it is with a lot of the megacorps, but... Ooh, okay, at least a red chest here. Good thing we did come to the... I almost skipped it. Nothing super great, but at least it's heavy, and... Oh, it's just light armor, but... Whatever. Well, another heavy helmet, though, is never a bad thing. Don't hate the design. Ooh, sweet. Little hidden boy over here. Although, that's just some more of those. But they're orange this time. But, okay. Whatever. More armor is never bad. Although, once we start bunkers, you kind of end up with more than you could ever use. But you can always just sell all this if you don't end up needing it, or whatever you don't need, and keep whatever you want, you know? Like, I feel like, I know the Aerial helmets are only available in loot. I think whatever this chest piece I'm wearing is the same way. I've never seen it before. Anyway. True Def Pro Core, black, gold, silver. Yeah. I don't know, man. We can go ahead and get on, though. And then we'll remember to actually load our local inventory this time onto the ship. Boom. Couple of undersuits. A hilarious joke helmet I can wear when I go dogfighting next. An actual combat helmet and a couple of extra pieces of leg armor. Not too bad. We'll go on to the next place. And, I mean, especially considering we still have 2 more. If I can find a full set of the blue aerial gear, we are wearing it. At least while we're... Well, I mean, shoot. No, yeah, that's the cop gear, too. So, yeah, we'll wear it to our bunker missions, too. Fuck it. Although I tend to main pirate armor, just because you kill so many pirates, and you can typically, when your tractor beams are working anyway, pretty easily take like 3 or 4 bodies per... Or bodies worth of armor, anyway, per mission you do. I know hydrogen fuel. You'll be okay, though.
Landing gear rate for the drive is now on.
Space tissue. Alright, we're pulling up to the next one on Hurston. And once we drop this one and check it, we'll just have to fly out to the moon. We got one more. That's it. And honestly, we'll probably... just go ahead and self-destruct in our parking spot there. Go ahead and respawn at the station. Call our ship back in. And we'll be ready to log off and get ready for the next episode. I did realize why neither of my accounts have had access to the free fly ships, and I'll have to add another guide video before I edit this one down and do my first getting into the verse guide. But ooh, I just must have smacked off one of those light poles there. That's fine. We'll be here.
Engines are off.
But yeah, I'll have to add another guide in. That's fine for me. Whatever. It'll be a quick one, just showing everybody how to actually activate the free fly and those free fly ships. 847, 682. Cool. It'll be the fertilizer here. Alright, we've got a red box in this one already. Wait for your confirmation though, just make sure you don't have problems, because you'll if it's bugging out and it does give you a chance to fix it, cool. You'll only have a split second to do it, so you won't have time to be fucking about. Another helmet. Jesus Christ, 4 more Novikov helmets. So apparently those are just common loot here on Hurston. Honestly, I haven't done a whole lot of delivery missions, or maybe not even any delivery missions on Hurston on my main account. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I mostly just did those on Microtech. So, you know, let's hold on to our special helmets. We'll equip this one. It matches just as well, I guess. Give us a better chance of actually getting able to build out a full set. Another red box. Awesome. I knew we'd have better luck at one of these at least. Hopefully both of them will. I'm still holding out for another arrow helmet. Okay, we like that. Some heavy armor arms. Better color leg armor. We'll equip it. Purple will go a little better than the dark green with our blue. What we are rocking so far. Which I think we actually had whatever. Boom. But 3 more arrow helmets. We do like that for sure. It's 3 more than I found on my main account, so or you know, however many I found so far, including the others that I found on my main account so far. So we're glad about that for sure. Platinum Bay's right there. There's another one of the little hab buildings. Here's the Hearst and Dynamics building right here. So it seems like they all have basically the same buildings, but they may be in a slightly different layout. I feel like I've been at some that have slightly more and some that have slightly fewer buildings too. Could be imagining that though. Or once again, maybe it was in a previous update and they've standardized it more since then. Either one is totally possible. Another one of the trash bag helmets. We likey. Another one of the trash bag helmets. Ooh, and this one's black. That's nice. High fashion, you know. Maybe if we just don't ever equip it. It'll somehow work out for us. Oh, red box. Hiding in the corner. There we go. And let's go. We can't equip it because we don't have, and it's the backpack we would want to. It's the Aerol backpack. It'll go with the full set we're trying to build. That's awesome. Now if we can just find the Aerol core and the legs and the arms, of course, but either way, you know, we'll be doing good. That'll be a totally solid set of medium armor. I mean, it's not like there's very many differences, to be honest, between any types of medium or any types of light or heavy, for that matter. Yeah, we got a medium backpack though, so now if we just need to buy medium armor, you know, like a medium armor chest piece anyway, we could do that. Actually, I feel like we might have found, nah, I'd probably be wearing it if we had, but I might have missed something. We'll see when we get back to port. Oh, we won't be able to blow ourselves up. We gotta fly back, that's right. We've got stuffs we want to keep. Duh. This is me being stupid. Oh, come on. Thank you. I don't see anything particularly special. Dang. Okay. Maybe I'll get 2 red boxes in the Platinum Bay, or maybe even 3. 3 red boxes in the Oh, come on. Thank you. In the Platinum Bay facility. That's what I'm going with. I'm not going to take a guess on what's in them. Other than, you know, some Errol stuff would be great. Preferably a chess piece. Alright, white box. And that's it. Bang. We don't like it that so much. We don't like none of this or that much. We'll go ahead and take of these just to get a couple of more of them though. And hopefully they'll be functional for us eventually one day. When did I unequip my arc-light pistol? Oh, I unequipped my pants, that's right. So we couldn't even quick kill or anything, dang. We was in danger. Guess we'll take a couple flares too. They can be useful sometimes. If we decided to do hand mining at all, we may just skip straight to rock mining. It's a lot more profitable and it's super easy to save up to. Come on. Let's go ahead and head back to the ship real quick, and then we'll go ahead and drink one of our cruises when we get in the ship. Yeah, if it still won't let us refuel and repair when we get back to the station, honestly, we won't mess with it tonight. We'll just go ahead and log off either way, to be honest. But usually, what you would want to do, if you wanted to keep playing anyway, because we'll definitely need a refuel by then. We're already at below 50% hydrogen fuel right now. Which, I guess, we could see if we could refuel here. Real quick. Well. It doesn't seem like they want to let us land. Do not even consider us a ship then. Okay. Or was it because I already landed and they took offense to it? Oh well. They want me to not land with them. That is fine. Go ahead and use our boost. Get out this atmosphere. And jump to the moon. Yeah, Hurston's atmosphere is not that thick. Not a huge amount of gravity, so not so bad in comparison to a lot of the planets. Really, the only one I hate having to leave. A lot of people complain about Microtech, but it's really not that bad to me. But yeah, Crusader, dude, like, it's damn near unbearable. Like, you just don't even want to leave, but then there's nothing, unless Siege of Warson's running, there's nothing to do there. There's been quite a few times in Siege of Warson where I got fed up with the event and I wanted to quit interacting with it, but then just the flight away from Crusader seemed so daunting that I just re-geared up and went back.
Auto-drive is now on.
We didn't even move our getting local inventory over, guys. I just did not get that backpack. Holy crap.
Auto-drive is now off.
I guess we could go back.
Engines are off. Engines are on.
Let me see. I'll write down the location. We'll go back for it. Well, I've still got the mission active. Let's see. Pinewood. No, it was Hadley. Because it was the second one. I had to get around that. Oh my god. I left cruise control on, guys. Jesus. Told you. Everybody makes mistakes. And I freaked out. From losing my backpack. And now we lost all of that shit. I mean, technically it should be on planet service. We might be able to go get it. We're gonna try it anyway.
Simple case of the sniffles or something more serious. Getting the right treatment has never been easier, thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available at every Kelto RX.
Attention. As of now, Lab 2 is off limits to all staff until further notice. No one go into Lab 2.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the auec vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent. Visit us again. Goodbye.
We said Hadley. HDMS Hadley. Still gonna find that damn pin. Okay. We still connected? Yeah, okay. Pull it back up just to make sure there's no confusion. But it should still be there as long as we go back before the end of this play session. So. We'll prioritize finishing the mission though, because that's what we were really setting out to do. So as long as we can, we're gonna fly out there first anyway. There we go. Here's the ship. Retrieval.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Visit us again.
You are clear to launch.
Enjoy flight. System check. Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
But no, yeah, if I remember correctly, Magda's a super low mass moon, so you're able to fly at like nearly the same speed as like your top speed in space, you know. And so I was probably traveling at like close to 1,000 meters per second or whatever. And I'm sitting there distracted in the movie glass or whatever, so I just slam into the planet. But hopefully I'll be able to land by my wreckage and find, because there's a marker, theoretically anyway, there's a marker on the package itself, so I should be able to fly over to it and collect it, and maybe it's right by where my body is too. They look at least pretty close together right there, so. So a little bit. Man, it's rocky as hell too. Oh yeah, no problem accelerating. Dang, hopefully there's a flat spot to set down around it. The tractor beam's not working, and it's not like I could just come back with one of those either. Okay. Looks like it might not be that crazy. Some lights on might help a little bit. Can't tell, is that here on the other side of the rock or? Let's say don't tag me. I'll set down here.
Landing gear deployed.
Not like that's too terribly far to fly or to run anyway if I have to. But it looks like it might have just fallen through the. Oh no, yeah, it'll be right here. Cool. If it's still. Oh yeah, I think I see it. Cool.
Engines are off.
I wonder if we'll be lucky enough to get my body. Or like the shit out of my ship. Cause I'll carry the backpack. Just put it down in here. Where you at? Alright, we got the package. Now where's my body at? Uh-huh. Should be right here. Maybe it fell down. T is for the flashlight on your body, the for torch. Dang. I guess my body despawned. And the ship from the ship. Either that or it just went flying off so far I won't be able to find it. There's a dude flying in an eclipse right now. I hope he's not being too terribly nefarious. I kinda wanna jump up on top of it. Oh, there's my blown up ship. Landing gear from it or whatever. Yeah, I hope old boy leaves. Please don't blow me up, guy. Or gal, whoever you are. We're drifting again. Oh, somebody was trying to ram me. Looks like he's got a buddy with him. They probably don't realize I have all the chats off. They're probably trying to pirate me, and I'm like, dude, my first night on, I don't have anything to give you.
Docking replace. Inbound.
Oh. Come on, buddy, now. Wow. Jesus. I couldn't have been going that fast. At least the box is close. Those pirates will probably leave. Jesus. Yeah, the box will be right by the front door this time.
Telto RX, where fast and reliable medical treatment is always what the feel better, save more.
It's usually not this hard. I promise flying isn't this hard. I'm just being ridiculous. It's kind of late.
Welcome to the auec vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
We'll probably run a couple of more of these missions in the next playthrough just to show you it's not as hard as I'm trying to make it out to be. And get a little better footage for it while we're at it. Maybe run them in the Avenger Titan
Welcome to the auec vehicle retrieval system.
while we've got it available, show you the differences. like I've said, when I do a season 2 of this, probably with 3.18 when it comes out, because it's gonna have enough changes to kind of warrant a whole nother start guide. It'll be something I'll need to investigate for myself anyway.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Hopefully.
Your vehicle has been
And
delivered
for
to the
part
following
2, I'll
location.
probably
Please visit
CCU the Aurora up to a Titan, since that's what I really recommend for people who are willing. Armored Elmo. I don't know what they sent me. Oh, I wanted to do that. Oh well. I'm not gonna open it.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries.
You are clear to launch.
System check.
Mike's muted, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure they're not listening to me.
You are
Unless they're
clear
just
to launch.
on my stream. Could be a thing. Doubt it, though.
Auto drive is now on. Landing gear raised.
But yeah, how is chat doing?
Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now on.
We're about to get in here. We're gonna pick up where we blew up at the front door.
Auto drive is now off.
We'll finish looting this one. And then we'll go back to those HDMS Hadley, and I think I remember to loot Pinewood. Uh-oh. Looks like they might be there. So, that might be a problem. We'll see, though. Go ahead and reduce our SCM. No, that way we don't end up with the same stupid fucking issue that we had the last 2 times. Make sure our lights are on. It was a good approach. Armored Elmo. Yep, that's the dude that was trying to talk to us too, so probably the same pirate. Maybe he's not a pirate. I don't know, but I'm trying to finish up the stream, so. And I blew up again. How the hell could I have possibly been going that fast? I didn't have my landing gear down. Or a suit on, so I couldn't have made it inside anyway. I'd have died. Wouldn't have mattered. Alright, guys. We're going to go ahead and call it there. We'll get some better ones next time. Sorry about the shitty gameplay. But, yeah, been kind of a long day. And, yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. And, I hope y'all have a great rest of the night. And, I hope to see you in the verse one day. Just, Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You can look back at the previous videos for starter pack giveaway if you're looking into getting into Star Citizen, and I highly recommend you use, or I would highly appreciate it if you would use my referral code. That would get us both a free CO hover quad as well as 5,000 free Alpha UEC for you extra starting out in the verse. But anyway, this is TK421 signing. I've been your Nebulous Commander. I'm signing out, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Peace.